What's up, guys? Jason Bullhogs Barbecue. We're back here with the second part of the review video on the Chargriller Grand Champ. I promised I was going to give you guys a video showing the cook. I have a few racks of ribs in here I'm doing for a little experiment for my barbecue company here, just to kind of ease my customers on my experiments that I use with flavor profiles and whatnot. Nothing important, just I took the weekend off just to kind of mess around, so that's what I'm doing. So anyways, as you can see, we have a nice billow of smoke coming out from the stack here. As in my previous video, I was talking about the silicone. As you can see, I have a little bit of smoke coming out from that little section there that I didn't get into. I did it really quick, that's why it's so messy. My silicone had dried up at the tip, so I had to cut it off and make it real messy. I had to order another one. I just haven't finished it off, so I'm gonna fill that little gap there, which, as you can see, there's no more coming out around the rest of it. This smoke down here is coming from the grease drip. It does come out right here a little bit. I'm gonna have to seal that part as well, as you can see there. I have my Maverick hooked up, to give you an idea of the temperatures and how they range on the gauges. One right here is going to be this one here. It's about 10 degrees off. 2 is going to be the one closest to this one here is going to be the one closest to the firebox, which is right here. Again, about 20 degrees off. And 3, which is this one here, is going to be this one up here. Again, about I'd say about 10 degrees off. So I mean, they're all pretty close. They're not exact. Again, my temperature gauges are actually pretty close to these gauges here. The gauges for this meter here, they're not exactly where the temperature gauges are. They're in their area, so I mean, it's not going to be exact. So I mean, they're pretty close, but as you can see, like I said, this one is going to be the one near the exhaust. This one is going to be the one closest to the firebox. I have about 100-degree variance between those two spots, so it's pretty drastic, which is why in my previous video I was talking about a baffle plate. It's not uncommon. It's pretty common. If anyone who's ever had a stick burner before knows, you're gonna always have a pretty dramatic temperature variance on your side closest to the firebox as opposed to the side closest to the exhaust. So it's not uncommon. Doesn't mean that the grill's bad. It doesn't mean it's terrible. It just means it could use a tuning plate or a baffle plate. If you can, again, I haven't been able to find one online anywhere. So I'm going to have a friend of mine who does steel work who's going to make one for me. As you can see, I have no smoke coming out here from the side where the firebox is to the cooking chamber, because I sealed it from the inside with the gasket seal. Again, nothing here except for coming out from where the hole for the damper is. But this also has those felt gaskets on the door, on that door there, and this door here, and this door here. So it's pretty good at holding temperatures, at keeping temperatures. Again, you might have to do a little modifications. Like I said, I have a little bit of smoke coming out right here at this gap I missed, and a little bit right here where I didn't put any silicone. I have it, I just haven't done it. So again, not bad. I've been on about 45 minutes to an hour. It's pretty much held where I want it. I want it in the 250 to 275 range, in the middle of the cooking chamber, which is pretty much what I got. I'll show you what I got here. Got some post oak. I used the charcoal just to start it. I'll show you what I got in here really fast. So I got some ribs cooking, just again, little flavor profile experiment, different seasonings. So you can see I get a lot of smoke coming out there. See, you can see where my probes for my Maverick are. See, so they're not exactly where the temperature gauges are. They're pretty close. So I mean, it's giving me a range. Like I said, they are pretty close. This one is giving me a little bit of trouble. Again, these are the ones I was telling you where if you turn them too tight, they move that needle a little bit. So you got to be careful when you're tightening them, because your needle can get stuck or moved, and then your calibration's off. I'm gonna have to probably tweak that one there. But as you can see, it's rolling. It didn't take long to get up to temperature, maybe 10 minutes, and I had to make some tweaks to the damper opening over here and the exhaust to get it to the temperature I wanted, because I mean, that's what you have to do with a stick burner. And I have about 2 logs in there. I threw a couple of cherry smoking chunks in there because I'm doing pork ribs, so I like to use cherry along with post oak, which is a Texas thing. So yeah, all in all, not a bad little cooker. For $500, I really don't see how you can go wrong. Appreciate you guys watching. Till the next one.